This is extremely nasty, but we can't prosecute you for that.
Agreed.
Next is number 4, Crunchy Frog.
Ah, yes.
Am I right in suspecting there's a real frog in here?
Yes, a little one.
What sort of frog?
A dead one.
Is it cooked?
No.
What, a raw frog?
We only pick the finest baby frogs. Actually, that you picked. Then send them to my rack. Then they're cleansed in the finest quality spring water, lightly killed, then steeled in a succulent Swiss quintuple smooth treble cream milk chocolate envelope, then lovingly frosted with glucose.
That says maybe it's still a frog.
What else?
Don't you even take the bones out?
If we took the bloody bones out, it wouldn't be crunchy now, would it?
Superintendent Perry made one of those.
Excuse me a moment. It says crunchy frog quite clearly on the box.
The superintendent thought it would be an almond world. People won't be expecting a real frog. They're bound to suspect some sort of mock frog.
Mock frog! We use no artificial preservatives or additives of any kind.
Nevertheless, I must warn you that in future, you should delete the words crunchy frog and replace them with the legend, say, crunchy raw unknown real dead frog, if you want to avoid prosecution.
What about our sales?
I don't care about your sales. I have to protect the general public. Now, on to the next one. Number 5, wasn't it? Number 5. I can't seem to find it.
Wasn't it the Rams
Yes. Right here. Ram's Bladder Cup. What sort of confection is this?
We use the choicest, juiciest Cornish ram's bladder. We empty it, we steam it, we whip it to a fondue, then flavor it with sesame seeds, and then we garnish it with lark's vomit.
Lark's vomit.
Correct?
It don't say nothing about that here.
Oh, yes, it does. On the bottom of the box, next to monosodium glutamate something or other.
Well, I hardly think this is good enough. I think it would be more appropriate if the box bore a large red label warning Lark's vomit.
Our sales is it.
Well, why don't you go into more conventional areas of confectionery, like praline or lime cream? Very popular flavor, I'm led to believe. I mean, look at this one. Cockroach cluster, anthrax ripple. What's this, spring surprise?
Ah, yes, now that is our specialty. Covered with the darkest and creamiest chocolate. When you pop it into your mouth, steel bolts spring out and plunge through both cheeks.
Where's the pleasure in that? If people place a nice chocolate into their mouth, they don't want their cheeks pierced. Needless to say, this is an inadequate description of the sweetmeat. I'm going to have to ask you to accompany me to the station.
It's a fair call. Stop talking to the audience. I'm sorry. If only the general public would take care when buying a sweet, then there'd be less hours lost to the nation, and people would spend less time having their stomachs pumped and spending time in public laboratories.